And we're live again, guys. Sorry about that. So basically, I wanted to kick everything off. As I was saying before, if anybody watches my previous video or anything like that, I want to kick everything off with yeah, I'm definitely going to be talking to you guys about a lot of like controversial stuff. I'm definitely going to have like more better video and soon to come. I have my tablet, I have my phones up right now. Currently, I'm having an issue with X, and I'm having an issue with Facebook right now, but I don't really care about Facebook, to be honest. Um, but yeah, definitely gonna have all my platforms up. I'm just working on everything, like I'm literally doing everything by myself. So I'm like figuring everything out as I go, and I'm not the greatest tech kind of guy, so I'm like figuring all that kind of stuff out too. So just bear with me, guys. Whoever watches the channel, thank you. I appreciate you. Much love. Definitely gonna have more love for you. As long as I can. And definitely just gonna want to talk about like random stuff. I have a lot of experience in a lot of kind of things. Anywhere from I've had my rich moments, I've had my broke moments. I build cars for a living. I've been in and out of relationships too, successful ones, horrible ones. Nothing lasts forever, guys. I mean, come on, let's be honest. I really wish like everything can be like the movies, but nothing is like the movies. Like we all want them to be. Like trust me, I watch the movies all the time, and I wish nothing but for the happy ending. Just like I wish for anybody else. I don't have no bad karma on anybody else. I don't have no bad kind of like thoughts on anybody else, and like at the same kind of thing, like, we all hope for the best, and sometimes we shoot ourselves in the foot. That's just the way things go. But I mean, that's why we get to live to see another day, right, as far as we can. But I mean, yeah, I'll be talking about anything from cars, relationships, money situations, how to take care of yourself. Like, I mean, we all don't have 20, 30, 40, $50,000 laying around that we could be just like, okay, like, trust me, you've had to pay a bunch of things off, things go south, the money isn't there, and you have to figure out how to do it day by day. I trust me, I've been there, I do it all the time. So we'll go through those talking points. Life with animals, definitely. I have 4 puppies right now, and I have 3 grown dogs outside, and living with dogs and being a single dog parent, like trust me, and I don't have chihuahuas, guys. I have big dogs, so like, and it's not like everybody likes them, and you have to deal with them, and it's like a lot of people don't understand that kind of thing, and that's fine, that's definitely understandable. Having assets, precious golds, metals, stuff like that, definitely I dibble and dabble into it too. Collecting antiques, stuff like that, definitely gonna go into it with you guys. When I upgrade on my microphone and on a better camera setup, like right now, dude, I'm streaming with you guys off of both my phones, and then I got my tablet right here on the side that I'm like, trying to do the links and everything with right now. So I'm like balancing everything out, making sure that the audio sounds good, making sure that you guys are content, because I mean, yeah, nobody wants to like hear horrible sound quality. Nobody wants to deal with that kind of stuff. It becomes boring and nobody wants to listen to it. So, and trust me, I do a little bit of gaming too. Like I'm definitely into Call of Duty. I play Mortal Kombat. I like to, I like to dibble and dabble in a lot of other things. So definitely gonna get into that with you guys too. Definitely, I need to get my Twitch and my Kick going, but I still haven't got that up yet. I can't. I'm still figuring out all the little bugs to get everything going. I'm sure, yeah, I'm sure a lot of people are going to be like, "What's wrong with you? You should be able to link all of it up." I am trying, guys. I am trying. I'm brand new to everything, so I'm moving on into this kind of like this new kind of thing, and I'm definitely investing money and I'm definitely spending a lot of time into it, just want to get everything going, want to make sure that everybody's comfortable. For right now, I'm just like giving my introduction. Hopefully that you guys like what I'm putting out there for you guys. So, I mean, right now it's pretty basic. All I have is my face on here right now. Like pretty soon I'll have a little bit like I wanted to like have a little bit like more better like quality, but I mean I'm still setting everything up right now. So basically, yeah, bear with me, guys. The next time that I put on my stream, it'll look a lot more better. um I was trying to get my sign, like there's my little sign. I know it's a Marlboro, so for all the non-smokers, they're like, oh my god, you have a Marlboro sign up. I'm like, dude, it's just for effects. It's just to like entertain everyone. Like, trust me, we're gonna be joking, we're gonna be having fun, we're gonna be talking shit. We're gonna probably some of you might like me, probably some of you might hate me. Hopefully all of you guys like me, but you know you can skip a stone across the lake and it has to drown sometimes, as they say. I know maybe a lot of people haven't heard that saying, but I've definitely heard that one. you know um anyways, like, yeah, definitely I'm gonna be talking about a lot of kind of things. Politics, I'm gonna try to stay out of it because every time I stick my nose into it and I try to talk about it, it's like a lot of people don't like the way I talk about things. So it's like, well, and I'm definitely like, a lot of people are gonna say like, well, are you conservative or are you like a liberal or you're not? And I'm like, dude, I'm definitely a conservative, guys. Like, definitely. I definitely voted for the red side, bro. Like, for sure. But not a lot of people are going to like that, So, therefore, I'm not going to stick my nose into it because a lot of people are super controversial about it right now. Everybody's like trying to dive in. Everybody wants to be a politician today. Like, and it's just like, you know, I mean, I know who I supported, so we're going to leave it at that. And then to top it all off, like we're gonna do like talking points. Like, definitely gonna have a lot of talking points about certain kind of things. And more streams to come. It's not gonna just be me with my face in the camera. Like, definitely gonna. I'm building one of my Mustangs is literally outside my door right now. It's an '83 Fox Body Mustang. I'm on the verge of halfway going through it right now. I got a front suspension setup that I'm doing with it. I got a 351 Windsor that I'm throwing in it with some AFR heads. I got all kinds of stuff going inside of it, and I'm definitely gonna make like streams on that. Like, it's not only gonna be like me sitting right here in front of the camera. Just this is just like my introduction. This is me letting everybody know, like, hey, I'm gonna put myself on a camera now. Like, I've never really done this before. Like, the only thing I've done is like post like pictures of stuff that I've done like online, not online. I'm sorry. Stuff that I've done like basically I'm building a car and I post a picture and stuff like that. Like, I've never, or I make stupid comments online. Like, if you guys look my name up on like Instagram or Facebook and stuff, like, I'm super controversial and I like to talk shit, as anybody else likes to, but I definitely like to talk shit, especially when it doesn't make sense. And in this kind of crazy world today, guys, come on, man. I mean, everybody sounds crazy, and like people who make logical sense, we look like crazy people. And that's where I have to like hit the rewind, but like hit stop, rewind, erase, and be like, you know what, dude, you're looking crazy. But everybody nowadays like has this super crazy idealistic kind of like train of thought. Like, it's like, oh yeah, well, anybody can be anything. And it's like, dude, no, you can't. Like, we need to be logical in this life and not be thinking like, oh my God, like, we could be anything we want to be. Like, dude, listen, like, you have to think about what is logical and illogical. Like, stop thinking that you could be Superman today. Like, it's not gonna happen. Like, you have to build yourself up to be that person. You can't just wake up tomorrow and be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be that person. And trust me, I've been that kind of guy that like I woke up the next day and I'm just like, oh yeah, it doesn't matter. We could do whatever we want to do, like really in the end, you have to be logical with yourself. And that's the kind of terms that I've been like waking up and realizing with myself too. A lot of people are just like, oh, yeah, well, you can do whatever you want. And it's like, no, you really can't, dude. Like, to be honest, you have to like think logically, you have to be situational and like think two steps ahead instead of thinking two steps behind. And that's like where it's at, like right now. And again, guys, like, sorry, the camera. I'm looking. I'm like trying to like fix it. I'm trying to like get it like more situated so you guys can like maybe see me a little bit better. I don't know. Let me see. Maybe this is a little bit better. But anyways, guys, like definitely gonna dive in, like, so we're just gonna dive into this, in this kind of situation. So if anybody ever has anything in the comments, I'm definitely going to try and figure this out a little bit better. Okay. I'm definitely gonna like try to answer everybody's comments. Anybody has any kind of like any kind of thing they want to talk to me about, that's perfectly okay. I'm definitely gonna have more of my personal information. Excuse me. I'm definitely gonna have more of my personal information up on here, so you guys can talk to me. Like, even if you want to like private DM me, talk to me about something. Again, I don't want a penny from anybody. I'm not trying to get subscribers. I'm not trying to get all this like content, like just for like people to like, for me to like become some rich podcaster or something like that. No, I just want to be on here, talk to people about certain situations. Anybody has any kind of like commentary, anybody want to talk to me about something? I mean, it doesn't matter what it is, guys. Like, trust me, I've been a fuck up a long time in my whole entire life. I've been successful. I've been a fuck up. I've been great. I've been horrible. Doesn't matter what way it ends. Everybody falls on the rocks. You know what I mean? Nobody gets to live on the high horse forever. And I promise you guys that. And I'm not here to be one of those kind of like podcasters, talkers, or anything like that where you need to be better. You need to do this. Like, dude, we all live through this fucking crazy life together. So, you know what I mean? The best thing I could be is like, look, take care of yourself, be okay, do well, and if you're not doing well, it's fine, bro. Like, I get it. Like, we all can't be perfect. Like, doesn't matter. Like, anybody ever tries to tell me, like, oh yeah, I'm doing great. Like, dude, you're riding the high horse, bro. Calm down, get off the high horse, understand that you've been in the mud too. We all have been in the mud. The fact is that we're trying to get out of it. It doesn't matter. Even the richest, most strongest people in the whole entire world, they go into the mud too. So it doesn't matter what way you look at it. So, anyways, guys, like, these are my talking points. I hope you guys are going to enjoy the future with me, because I'm definitely going to be inside of here. Definitely going to get everything more put together. You know, um, I'm sorry that maybe the camera quality right now, the picture quality isn't that great. My introduction isn't that great. I'm still learning, guys. So trust me. Like, I'll get better as I go along with everything. The more I'm on camera, I'm not really used to this kind of stuff. Like, I never really put my face on. I did a few podcasts before this. Like, I did a few like, I guess, streaming kind of things, like, but I never put my face in the camera. So I'm still getting used to this. I'm still getting everything down, like, I'm still figuring it all out. So just bear with me, guys. And yeah, I'm wearing this fucking Halloween beanie right now because my hair is all out of control, and I do not want that to be on my first introduction. So bear with me, guys. Try not to talk too much shit on me. But other than that, I definitely look forward to having a lot of fun. I want to stream. I have a lot of things that I can, I could pick up my camera right now, go outside and show you guys a bunch of stuff, including around my house right now too. Like, basically, I just have everything set up at this point for us to like just communicate, talk. Like, I'm gonna have music in the background later on. I'm gonna have a little bit more better lights, and lighting is gonna be a little bit more better. This is just like the basic, the bare minimum, like when I'm introducing to you guys. So I hope you guys like can bear with me. Don't fall off on me. Don't like think like, oh, he's just another one of those guys. Like, no, definitely. We're gonna be doing like I'm gonna be having streams on working out. Like, fitness is a big thing in my life too. Like, I've been fit, I've been fat, I've been skinny, I've been overweight, underweight. I played football when I was in my early 20s. I played sports my whole entire life. I still play sports right now to this day. Like I still go out, I go on hikes, I go on long walks, go on long runs. Like still can run fucking 2 miles in 18 minutes. Like I could enroll in the army right this second and I'll be good. I could still do 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups. Like doesn't matter. I believe in fitness. It doesn't matter if you're fat, skinny, underweight, overweight. Like you could still do it. Like don't let anybody bring you down. Don't let anybody tell you like, oh, you're fat or you're not in weight or you're overweight. Like, dude, who cares? Everybody's all about negativity in this life. So don't take that negative energy inside of your brain, bro. Because negative energy is like another cancer, and who cares for that too? You know, I've been through a lot in my whole entire life. I've been through multiple surgeries. I've had open stomach surgery. I've had my hand recently in March. I had my hand. I almost lost my left hand, as you guys could see. Maybe you could see like the scars all the way across. I almost lost my hand. I gone through that too. Got through that. Life is a crazy journey. Tomorrow's never guaranteed, but the best thing we can do is we can move on and we can do better. So the best part about it all is that we get to breathe to see another day. I mean, that's the only thing I could say. Like, I mean, we always wake up and want to do better, but sometimes that doesn't happen. So don't beat yourself up about it too much. We're only human. Like that's all it is. Like a lot of people always try to ride that like high statue of like I'm better than everybody else. Like you're not really that much better. Like so, you can build yourself up to be great, and sometimes you might hit a bump in the road. That's what happens to us. That's what's happened to me too. I mean, maybe more than particular I've wanted it to. Maybe some of it was my fault, but like that's how we have to live. We have to live to fight for another day. So again, guys, definitely gonna have fun streaming with you guys. Definitely gonna have a bunch of jokes. Hopefully, not a lot of people get too butthurt when I start talking shit or I start having fun with people. So I'm definitely gonna enjoy myself with you guys. Like I hope you guys really do have fun talking with me, conversating with me, maybe like and subscribe, maybe not subscribe like to pay money, just follow me, bro. Like seriously, maybe leave some comments. Who cares? Say fuck you. It doesn't matter. You can tell me whatever you want to do. Please inspire yourself to say whatever you want to say. Like trust me, we're gonna have tons of fun on here, tons of fun. Like right now right now my house that I'm at right now, I enjoy my house, but I've lived here for like 6 years. I'm on the process of moving out. Like pretty soon, I'm actually in the works of getting my own shop. Right now, I have a shop with my family and stuff like that. But it's time to expand, and like where I want to move out to, it's gonna be up in the desert. Like so I want to like bring my base out over there. I want to take all my stuff out there, and it's going to be a process, because I just literally got into this like about like I don't know, about like 2 weeks ago. So I'm like literally in the process of like actually getting it all together, and like now like maybe by the end of this summer I'm going to move out of here, like so basically when I get to the shop I'm going to like cuz I'm going to live at the shop. Like this right now where I'm at, this is a house, but I have like, it's like super close and like dense, like so I'm like really close to everybody. I want to be more like open, like to be like by myself more, like definitely want to have my family and my friends and everybody come over with me, but I want to have like an open area. Like right here, it's like it's like ants being stacked on top of ants, like you don't have no privacy. So basically, like that's why like right now I'm only streaming like this. Like trust me, my next stream, I'm gonna show you guys my car, like some of my cars. I have my bikes, I have my motors, I have all my cool little stuff. I'm gonna start showing you guys. Like, dude, I've been building a lot of things over the years. Like even right now, I could show you guys around, but my house is a little bit messy. So I've been like redecorating, getting everything done. I have my puppies right now, and they are pooping and peeing all over the place. So it's like, I'm like the concerned father that's sitting right there behind them. As soon as they poop, I'm picking up their poop and their pee, and I got to shower them every day because they're rolling around in it all the time. They destroyed one of my rugs right now too that I have my actually dining set table on. Like I'm just gonna throw the rug away. I still saved the other one. Like I'm gonna be getting everything. Like, and trust me, we could talk about a lot of things. A lot of things. Like the more I get people inside my chat, the more everybody wants to like converse with me. We could talk about anything. Like there hasn't been one thing that I probably haven't done. So you guys could talk to me about whatever you want. I'll take a like chat, like any kind of comments, like I'll go through my comments and everything like that. And whoever wants to talk to me about like certain kind of things or you want me to talk on it, like definitely. So that being said, these are my these are my talking points. I'm literally down to talk about anything. It doesn't matter what you guys want to talk about. Like you guys want to talk about cars, you guys want to talk about motorcycles, sea-doos, boats. Like I got them all, bro. Like I don't have a boat no more, but I used to have two jet boats for a little while, and I ended up getting rid of them. I have sea-doos right now. I've had fishing boats. I mean, I pretty much anything that you can dibble and dabble in, like I play with it all. Like trust me, I guess a poor man living in a rich man's world. That you could say. That's exactly what I've been doing. Like I ain't rich, but I sure as hell live like a rich guy. I buy boats, I buy cars, I buy jewelry. Doesn't matter what kind of jewelry you think, Cartier, Rolex, Belova, it doesn't matter. Like we can talk about anything. It does not matter. You guys can talk to me about anything. Like I definitely have all these kind of talking points. I have everything to back it up, all my credentials to go along with it. Like I said, I've been sort of rich, not like filthy rich or even millionaire rich, like maybe $100,000 laying around, and then I've been broke. Like so, I've had both ends of the stick. I've burned both ends of the candle. Like so, it's not like I'm sitting here being like, "Oh, I have it made." Like, definitely not. So we've all had it, and I like to relate to people who are possibly similar to me. Like, you can't just like wake up one day and then you have to work, you have to grind, you have to do all these kind of things. It's like training. It's like building a car. It's like building a bike. It's like going to the gym. It's becoming fit, or it's losing weight. Like it takes work. It takes time. You can't just wake up one day and just be like, "Oh yeah, I got it all." Like that doesn't work that kind of way. And if you guys think it works that kind of way, then good for you. And if it has happened for you, hey man, more power to you, bro. Seriously, because when you have that kind of power, hey, I'll sit there and agree with you. Like yeah, that's a great thing. But people like me, I've literally had to pull it all out of the mud. Fight and go through it. And a lot of people always tell me like, well, you didn't really have to fight for it. Like, yeah, I did. And what other way would I have wanted? It makes you appreciate it just a little bit more better when you fight for that shit instead of just getting everything handed to you. I mean, even though, trust me, for anybody who's had things handed to them, awesome. I'm not without a reasonable doubt taking this shit on any of you guys because Trust me, whenever I've had a few things handed to me, it feels so great. It does. So it's not like I'm sitting here saying like you got to fight for everything because that shit is exhausting after a while. So, anyways, guys, these are my talking points. All right, let's start diving into it. What am I going to start talking about today? Well, this weekend started off pretty good. I'll go with that. Um, definitely yesterday. Well, I guess the day before yesterday, because technically right now it's Sunday. Right now it's like what? It's 4 o'clock in the morning on Pacific Standard Time. So yeah, like day before yesterday, that was pretty goddamn exhausting. Went up to my buddy's house. It was awesome. I have one of these like back chargers. I don't know what the hell happened with the charger. And then on the way back down from the mountain, I've I guess somebody, I don't know, people are crazy these days. I guess somebody left a tire out in the middle of the road and I wasn't paying attention. I was playing around on my phone and just going through the stupid radio and then magically, well, not magically, technically ran the fucking tire over and yeah, broke the spindle to the back of one of my cars, but luckily it's a throwaway car. I really don't even care about that car. Like honestly, like seriously, if the motor blew tomorrow, I would throw it in the junkyard the very next day. It's literally a throwaway car. But I mean, knowing me, gotta go to the junkyard tomorrow. So tomorrow, bright and shiny blue eyed, I'm gonna have to take myself. I don't know. I might go to church before, because I haven't gone to church in a couple weeks. Typically I like to go at least like once or twice a month, at least. I mean, I get it. If you guys aren't religious on here, that's fine. I'm not really that religious either, but I do like to go to church. I do believe in God. I mean, I do believe in that. We need to believe in that kind of stuff. Anybody who's like, I'm atheist or I don't believe in nothing. And it's like, so what? When you die, everything's black? Like when you get drunk and black out, like that's pretty much what you're telling me. Like that's what you're looking for as an eternity. Like I don't know. I just don't find that like really that too appealing. So to top all that off, I believe that we should believe in a God, and I think that we should believe in like a bigger energy, and we should take care of ourselves. Like definitely. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh yeah, you should take care of yourself, and like, dude, I drink like a pirate, and you know, smoke like the devil. Like, so it's like I'm not, and no, I don't smoke weed. I don't do any of that kind of shit. I like to smoke cigarettes once in a while, and anybody who does smoke weed, I'm not judging you. Keep smoking. You know what I mean? Joe Rogan, Elon Musk, Theo Vaughn, like all these rich, successful millionaires smoke weed. So it's not like I'm sitting here trying to say like, oh, don't you fucking do that. Like, no, like have fun, dude. I mean, you only get to live this life once. Just because I don't do it doesn't mean you shouldn't do it. Like, definitely do it. Have some fun. Just don't be like doing like hardcore drugs and any of that kind of shit. I think alcohol and fucking tobacco is already bad enough, let alone having to do like some fucking weird kind of shit, taking pills, doing some crazy shit like that. Like, dude, I've seen so many people, like, even with alcohol, like, I've seen people throw their whole life away over a fucking bottle. Like, I've almost been one of them a few times. I'm not going to sit here and try to lie. Like, yeah, I've almost thrown my life away over a bottle. I still have a few times once in a great while. And like I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh yeah. But in the end, I still catch myself and it's like, hey, you're fucking up. You need to change. So as long as we can catch ourselves, there's nothing wrong with having a good time, guys. So yeah, anyways, like definitely gonna go to the junkyard tomorrow. Gotta go buy the passenger rear spindles in my car. I should buy a new rim and tire for it, but screw that. It's on a donut. So I'm just gonna find one in the yard, throw it on there. Like I said, it's a throwaway car. I'm trying to get rid of it, but I mean everybody's broke these days and I don't blame them. I mean, bills are crazy, having a place to live is out of control these days. I mean, people want like, have you guys even seen like places to rent right now? Like, dude, like renting a room is $1,500, and it's like, dude, it's a fucking room. Like, are you serious? Like 10 years ago, that shit was $500 a month. Right now, you guys are asking pretty much for a fucking house for a room. Like that's out of control, dude. And the whole reason why, and I already figured it all out. Like anybody who's like going to sit around and be like, "Oh yeah, well, it's because of this," and I'm like, dude, when COVID hit, nobody was paying rent. So everybody was charging dirt cheap during fucking 2019, 2020, 2021, even 2022. After that, like once COVID got lifted and everything went back to normal, that fucking all the rent went skyrocketing. Like a room went from six, seven, $800 a month to $1,600 a month. A house went from 1,500 to 3,800 a month. Like it's out of control. Like it's like, dude, the whole reason why is because real estate sells, and that's the whole problem with that. And look, in 2020, 2019, 2020, 2021, cars were through the roof because nobody wanted to be at home. Everybody told you, look, you had to be home, you have to sit at home, take your stupid vaccine bullshit, get the booster, do all this bullshit, and sit at home and wear a mask. And then it's like, this is all crap. Like it's a bunch of bullshit. Like it doesn't even make any kind of sense. Now it's like, well, cars are dirt cheap. Housing is super expensive. The reason why it flipped on you is because nobody's traveling no more. Nobody cares to go anywhere. That shit's gone. That's 2020. Like that's how everybody says, "Oh yeah, that's so 2020 or so 2021." Because right now everybody wants to be at home. Everybody wants to be at home, do a podcast or a stream, sit on their asses, not go to work, not do anything. In 2020, everybody wanted to do the opposite. So how did all that change? Well, it's very easy. Right now, nobody wants to go to work no more. Everybody wants to become rich and millionaires and super successful off of Zoom calls and streaming and podcasting. Why? Because COVID fucked all that up. The blue collar job is almost going extinct today, guys. Blue collar work is garbage almost. Take it from me. I'm a mechanic. That's what I do for a living. I work on cars for a living. This is what I do. Literally, if it could be taken apart, I can fix it. But right now, nobody wants to do that. And the reason why is because it's very much more easier today to just be at home, like I'm doing right now, sitting on my phone, streaming. And I'm not shitting on anybody. Like, granted, I'm not shitting on it. I mean, trust me, if I could become rich and successful just by sitting at home and talking, like cool. But see, I dug myself in the mud. I've been working my whole goddamn life. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, so for me, yes, I've been in the trenches. I've been in the mud. I've done it all. Like, so for when, like, I understand it. Like, for people who are just like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna do a video of me like fucking flipping a water bottle or doing something stupid with my phone or dressing up like a weirdo or some shit like that. Like, cool, you figured out how to manipulate the system and become rich off of that. That's awesome. Kudos to you, dude. I will never knock anybody's positivity through any kind of way that they like became successful. Like, definitely. But for blue collar workers like us, that we have to go to work every single day. It doesn't matter if it's raining, if it's hot, if it's humid, if you're sick, your stomach feels like crap, your knees are busted, your back is hurting you. It does not matter. You have to go to work every day, no matter what, grow old, and then, die behind the hammer pretty much. So it's like, I feel both ends of the stick. I've burnt both ends of the candle, you know? Like I figured out my little schemes on how to make money and shit like that too without having to like work too hard. But in the end, it always came back down to the same thing. So for blue collar worker guys, like, trust me, guys, like, I understand, like, it definitely sucks. But blue collar guys like us, trust me, bro, if things were to, like, if shit were to hit the fan, like, shit's getting close right now. Like, I'm not gonna dive into politics. I'm not gonna dive, like, but we're getting close. That's why sometimes I'm like, yo, if shit hits the fan, at least guys like us, we know how to build a house. We know how to fix a car. We know how to fix anything around the house. We know how to go to war. We know how to do all this kind of stuff. Guys like that just sit on their phones all day scrolling 24/7. Sorry, guys, you guys are sort of screwed at that point. So you're going to be stuck to your own devices. And that's why, like, people like that, you're in a different caliber of life than we are. Like, yeah, you figured out how to manipulate the system where you can make life easier for yourself to not have to go to work, not have to wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning or 6 o'clock in the morning or seven or six, 5, 4, whatever time it is that you need to go. Unlike us, yeah, we like 30 years ago, a mechanic job, it was a decent job. Definitely. You were a blue collar worker. You could take care of your family. You could buy a house. You could buy a brand new car. Your wife didn't have to go to work. Today, what does a mechanic make? Anywhere from 55 to $85,000 a year. That's in today's money. That's crap. Like, so I understand that. And what does, like, an IT worker do? Sitting on his ass behind a computer all day long, doing nothing, just fucking around on a computer, dicking around. And I get it. That shit's hard too. I understand that. But you physically don't have to do shit. You just sit on a computer all day long. You don't have to lift nothing. You don't have to really figure nothing out. Like, all you have to do is use your brain matter. As a construction worker, an electrician, a mechanic, a pavement layer, a painter, a lumber. Like, dude, you have to use your body, your skills, your mindset, and still figure out how to pay the bills, come home, deal with your screaming wife that always wants more money from you, no matter what, because she's sitting on Instagram all goddamn day long, scrolling around and like, oh yeah, I deserve this and I deserve that. Like, that's another thing too. We're gonna dive into that, like, relationship stuff. Like, dude, like, today's day and age, even a fat, ugly, disgusting, sweaty, sloppy looking bimbo can sit around and be like, I'm gonna sell nudes online or sell feet pictures. And the problem is you simpy, disgusting men are down to buy that shit. Why? Because you're too lazy to get your asses up and go out and find a woman. And even if you do find a woman, you're still doing the same shit. You're still coming home, you're watching porn, you're jerking off because you don't want to deal with your overweight fucking bimbo that's laying in your bed. And she's probably texting a bunch of other guys too, getting likes on her bullshit, talking about her life on Instagram. And anybody says, like, oh, it sounds like you're pretty negative about that kind of situation. I'm like, dude, grow up, bro. Grow up. Like, just literally yesterday, I was talking to this girl and she was trying to, like, ask me if I wanted to buy pictures from her online, like, Cash App her. Come on, guys. Like, seriously, this is where we came to. Like, that's why, like, real men leave the country and go find other women. Like, dude, that's why I don't care about dealing with women around here in the United States, because every girl is entitled around here. They're all entitled. Doesn't matter where I go. I've gone everywhere around the United States. I've been everywhere. I've been in Texas. I've been to Florida. Been to Wisconsin. I've been to Arizona. Haven't been to Wyoming yet. I have not been to I haven't been to a lot of places, but I've been in a lot of places around the US, and girls are pretty much hardwired to be the same kind of people that we all look at. Like, and it's not going anywhere. If anything, it's getting worse and worse and worse and worse at this kind of point. And the reason why is because we empower them to do all this stuff. even an old ghetto bimbo like still thinks like, oh yeah, I'm entitled to this. And it's like, dude, you're old. You can't give me no kids. You can't do shit for me. You can barely make a sandwich. Can't even clean the house. Like, dude. And yet, what you want me to like take care of you because occasionally you're gonna like spread your legs and let me fuck you? Like, fuck that, dude. I'd rather go find somebody that's obedient and listens to me than somebody. And I get it how you guys are going to say, like, what, you want a slave? Like, no, I don't want a slave, dude. I will go out and work and do everything. All I need you to do is make the house look nice, make it smell good, and I'll pay for everything. Like, that's fine. I'm not the kind of guy that's like, oh, eat 50-50. I've never been that kind of guy, ever. And if you guys were to look up any of my exes and were to physically talk to them and actually sit down and tell them and ask them like, yo, was he ever that like kind of guy? They if they're actually telling you the truth, they would literally say like he never gave a fuck if I wanted to go to work. Them going to work was just me like, okay, you want to go to work? Fine. Do it, and then you have to pay your own bills. Like, because if I have to sit here and sacrifice the fact that I have to come home, clean the whole fucking house, and take care of everything, and you get to go out and work, then you have to pay for your own shit. But if you want to stay home, I'll pay for everything. It's fine. And I always did it. I always did it. So, therefore, that's why I say, guys, stop being a bunch of cowards. Stop being a bunch of little babies and sissies and being like, oh, yeah, women can work. That's fine. They could do all that. But I think men predominantly should be able to take care of the house. The girls, all they have to do is sit at home and be the cheerleader. Like, look, if she wants to be at home and she wants to take care of your financials and stuff like that, like, hey, babe, here's $5,000. Like, this is what I made this week. Do me a favor, put 2 grand right here and then put another 1,000 over here, and then you know what? Take 1,000 for yourself and go have some fun. Or if you need 1,500, you need 1,500. Fine, go ahead, babe. That's cool. And then I'll take the rest of whatever's left over. Boom. That's how it goes. Like, but in the end, what the problem is we leave them to their own demise. Like they sit at home, they're scrolling on Instagram all fucking day long. They talk to their stupid bimbo friends that have been with 50 guys before the guy that they're with, and there's still gonna be some simpy ass fucking dude that's gonna be like, I'll take care of her. Like, yeah, but in the end, is he really taking care of her? And honestly, in the end, does he really want to? No, he doesn't. He's just scared of being alone, and anybody who tries to ask me, yeah, I've been alone for a while. So, and anybody who tells me, like, oh, like, why have you been alone for a while? Because I choose to be. I don't want to be with another, you know, I, I'm not going to say anything like that negative. I don't want to be with somebody, especially in today's day and age. I don't want to be with a promiscuous woman that's been fucked by a bunch of dudes, had a bunch of like bad baggage in their past, parents that really in the end they're not respectable, because they're a bunch of millennials themselves too, and then we're dealing with all these like crazy ass kind of people that we're dealing with today. Like, like we're dealing with parents who say, oh yeah, my daughter can be anything she wants to be. Like, no, you should tell your daughter, like if I had a daughter, I would be like, look, as soon as you turn 18, you should find the most successful, best man that you can find and make sure he takes care of you and make sure he respects you. Not like you can be anything you want to be. Like, it shouldn't be like that. And as for the mother, like even even when I meet like, and I'm gonna say this, like girls that I've been dating recently, I meet their moms and their moms don't even know how to cook. That's out of control, dude. They don't cook, they don't clean. They got like I meet that I meet the daughter, and then I meet the mom, and she has like 3 different baby daddies, and I'm just like, dude, what the fuck is going on? Or she's divorced from the dad, and it's like it didn't work out, and it's like, why? Because he went out and worked his whole goddamn life for you. and then you got bored, divorced him, and then said, fuck it, because America provides all this kind of liberal thinking bullshit. Like, he wasn't making me happy. Like, dude, he was going to work every single day, paying the bills. He bought the house that you're living in now, and then you got bored, divorced him, took the house, half his shit. Now he's living in a fucking studio, and you have the whole house, and then you're filling your daughter and your son's head up with a bunch of bullshit saying that your dad wasn't a provider. Like, dude, he just provided you a whole life. You just got bored with it. Okay, but I'm not gonna try to go negative down that road. I'm just letting you guys know, like, dude, like, we're gonna be talking about dating too, and dating is a motherfucker, and I don't want to hear no 18-year-old soy boy faggot bullshit on here. Like, oh, you just don't know. Like, bro, I'm in my mid-30s. I've had plenty of women. I've had my fun. Trust me, I've had more women than 20 men can probably handle at once. Trust me. So that's the way I'm looking. And I'm not saying that like to be like, oh yeah, I feel good about myself. Like, no, if I could meet one girl that would want to cook, clean, not fucking be a pain in the ass, take care of my shit, like help me, like be my cheerleader, just be that one. You know what I mean? And me give her kids and give her my last name. Like, trust me, guys. Like, I would give it all up for that, for sure. It's just in today's day and age, we're cooked, bro. We're cooked. We're done. And I'm not saying like, oh, like we're cooked, like we're fucked, like I can't believe we gave all the power to all the women. Like, no, it's cool. I'm glad women are in power, but they don't fucking know what to do with it, guys. Women don't know what the fuck they're doing. So you guys need to be really careful. Honestly, a woman could really tear a man's life apart. A woman could be the greatest thing in the world and the worst thing all at once. Just be careful, guys, because trust me, I gave my heart away to a woman and she fucking destroyed me, like for sure. For sure. And in the moment that I was like, fuck, like she came back and I let her come back instead of just being like, fuck you, get out of here. Like I'm just saying, like, trust me, it's hard to recover. Like as a guy, women bounce back really quickly. Like all they have to, I mean, come on. If you guys think I'm wrong, if you guys have a girlfriend, grab her fucking phone tonight or tomorrow and go through it. And I guarantee you, on her Instagram, her Facebook, her Snapchat, her fucking Kick, her YouTube, whatever it might be, as long as she has a fucking photo on it, even if she is, let's say to you, like you've been fucking her for a couple years, she's not that attracted to you no more, whatever, like she might have got a little bit overweight. I guarantee you there's somebody in that fucking phone right now that's willing to come over with a hard dick and fuck her, and she'll completely forget about you guys. So, I'm just telling you guys, like, I'm just saying, be careful, keep your heart together, keep your brain together. And honestly, I'm not saying go get your passport and leave the country. There's still some good, decent American women, but they're really fucking hard to find. Really hard. And if you do find them, hold on to them, bro. Like that's a fucking diamond in the rough. Take care of her. Don't let her wander around and don't let her be around a bunch of 304 street walking ass fucking women that like to have their tits out and their ass out while they're out and about. Like, don't let her be around that. Keep her straight, keep the makeup off her fucking face, buy her some sundresses, get her some jewelry, treat her out to nice places. Make sure you're the person she looks up to every single day. Not her family, not her fucking friends, you. Because in the end, it's you and her versus the world. So just putting that out there, guys. Trust me, I can cook for hours and hours on this. Same thing with cars. Like, does the same thing too. Like, if you guys ever want to talk about cars, like, I'll start cooking on cars right now. Like, I mean, it doesn't matter what kind of car you guys want to talk about. Like, we could go from Hondas, Toyotas to fucking Mustangs. We could go to Camaros. We could go to Corvettes. We could go do vintage cars. We can even go to like something like a DeSoto. We can even do something like, like MGs. Like, trust me, I built all these kind of cars, and I have photos and all kinds of receipts to prove all this kind of stuff. Like, it doesn't matter, dude. I've wrecked them, destroyed them, built them, put them on fucking showrooms, taken them to car shows, you know, taking them out to the fucking freeway and then flip them the same fucking night. Trust me. Right now, I have a 67 Ford Mustang I flipped back into 2023. Just going to a car meet, it was a drag race, a simple drag race. Kicked it right out of the groove, couldn't get it back into the rings, put it straight into the wall and flipped it right over the barrier. Still have it sitting over there at my shop right now. I bought another one. I've been building that one. I have a Pro Charger 66 Mustang right now that I'm building. I have my 83 Fox body T-top that I have outside that I'm like currently getting it together. I have a tubular front suspension for it. I just put the rear suspension in it. Excuse me, back in 2021. I've been piecing it all together. Like I said, I'm not a rich man. If I had hundreds of thousands of dollars laying around, it would have already been built. But I'm a poor man living a rich man's dream. So it is what it is. I'm definitely a big Ford head. I Sorry for all you Chevy guys. I love Chevys too. I love Chevys. I have a 454 straight built big block. I'm sure anybody who's a Chevy head, they're gonna know what a 454 is. I bought it. I built it for my old jet boat, but I got rid of the jet boat and pulled the motor out. I got an '89 Firebird sitting over at the shop right now that I've been wanting to put the big block inside of it. Um, but I keep buying all these other goddamn projects in front of me, so it just one project being put back behind another project. I have a 66 Ford Falcon that I've been trying to build, but it's like a curse. Every time I build that car, every time I start building it, something else happens. But I have it's not a 347 stroker. It's a 302 with a forged crank. Um it's 40 over, so technically I guess it's a 307. And then I have 69 high compression heads inside of it that I got from a 69 um a 69 Ford LTD. So I don't know if anybody is a Ford head that's gonna, excuse me, I'm not trying to pick my nose, but I don't know if anybody's like a big Ford head, but if the 69 Ford LTDs with the 351 Windsors, they came with high compressed heads inside of them. So yeah, I got those. I bored them out. I had my I don't know if anybody knows anything about Sam Bernardino, but yeah, it was like one of the last things that he built before he passed away. It was my heads, and then he built my motor to my '99 Kia Sophia. I know that's a hairball for you guys. You guys are like, wait, what? A Kia Sophia? Yes, it's Kia Sophia. It's a '99 Kia Sophia. Has a 1.8 dual overhead cam, and I have like a little backyard supercharger built on it with a stage 5 clutch on it. It has some 303 cams on it. I mean, it's a pretty good setup. It's pretty nice car. Even though when they first came out in 1999, they were worth $8,000 brand new. And I spent that alone just in the motor back in 2022 when I rebuilt the motor. So yeah, like that was pretty fun. But it's a damn nice car. I'm getting ready to paint it this summer. I'm gonna do a stream too of me painting the car, and I'm gonna do some graphics on it too. I'm gonna paint it black. It's originally black. Um, I have some EDM bumpers on it. I don't know if you guys know what EDM bumpers are, but we'll dive into that later on too. I'll show you guys a little bit better when I get more streams up together and I show more of my stuff. So yeah, definitely have a lot to show, guys. I mean, I even in the motorcycles, I had a 450 Honda CFM dirt bike for a long time. I rode that around for a little while. I ended up selling that last year. Right now, I have my little moped. I like to mess around with little mopeds. I got my beach cruiser too. Like I like to play around. I like to ride bikes. Like I like to do a lot of random stuff, guys. So definitely, it's not only going to be me sitting on the couch, talking to you guys only. Like I'm definitely going to go live on a lot of different kind of situations. I need to get like basically a wireless modem, because in order for me to like do streaming while I'm on the streets, obviously I have to have a wireless modem. So to top all that off, like definitely gonna work on that next. Just want to be able to get like I want to be able to get my I'm waiting for my other tablet to come in, because I got two tablets right now. I got my laptop that's hopefully going to be here on Monday, and then yeah, just got some new cameras. I'm gonna have a mic set up too, so you guys can like see me a little bit more better, and like I'll have the mic more in my face, so maybe the audio will be a little bit more better instead of me having to like scream into the camera or something like that, like I'm doing as in this kind of moment. So definitely gonna have like some music in the background, maybe some better lighting too. So yeah, definitely gonna dive into a lot of things with you guys. Like trust me, like I got a lot of cool stuff to like show, and gonna definitely stream with you guys at my shop too, as I'm painting stuff and doing things. So definitely gonna be all into this kind of stuff. Like trust me, it's not gonna just like me talking about random dumb shit, or relationships or stupid politics. Like I get it. Like I like talking about politics. I like talking about relationships. I like talking about all kinds of stuff. But mostly what I like to do is I like building stuff. I like to show you guys like the cars I'm building. Like so I actually have a lot of crap, like so like I could share it with you guys, and like if anybody wants to like me to like share any kind of wisdom or anything like that, definitely can share that with you guys, like for sure. Like it doesn't matter what it is. Like I build anything. It doesn't matter if it's a motorcycle, a Sea-Doo, jet ski, a jet boat, if it's whatever kind of classic car, if it's a classic motorcycle, it doesn't matter. Like anything that you can throw at me, I've built almost pretty much. At the age that I'm at right now, I'm only in my mid 30s. Like I get it, a lot of like probably a lot of old timers that might watch this are gonna be like, "Oh, you're still young." Like I get it, I'm still young, but I've been building stuff since I was 15 years old. So I have 20 years plus on my belt. Like legitly. I know how to weld. I know how to grind. I know how to paint. I know how to build motors. I know how to do anything. It doesn't matter if it has two wheels, if it's a water device with a motor on it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what it is. Like I could build it. So you guys can talk to me about anything you want. If you guys have some projects that you're trying to build, if you have that old school, Chevy, Dodge, Mopar, whatever. I mean, yeah, Mopar, Chevy, Ford, Mercury, Plymouth. It does not matter what it doesn't matter. Like even if you have a Nissan, Toyota, Kia, a fucking Daewoo, it doesn't matter. I've built them all. Like it does not matter. And just so you guys know, a Daewoo, yeah, anybody who knows a Daewoo, that's definitely early 2000s right there. So, a Scion, it does not matter. A Saab, a fucking Audi, a Volkswagen, a BMW, a Mercedes, a Payot. It does not matter, guys. I know how to build them all. I built them all. I've worked on just about anything that has four wheels, two wheels, one wheel, no wheels, and a fucking motor in it. Like, trust me, I've done it all. So you guys can definitely fuck with me. Tow trucks, tractors, diesels, does not matter. I've played with them all. So on that topic, guys, I'm not sure. who's watching, who's been watching. I can't really see my viewers or anything like that. But yeah, like we're gonna be doing all kinds of stuff, dude. Like we're definitely gonna be doing all kinds of things. We're gonna be having all kinds of fun. Doesn't matter what you guys want to talk about. We can even talk about jewelry. We could talk about watches. We could talk about rings. We could talk about marriages. We could talk about divorces. I mean, I thank God I've never fucking been in a divorce or been married. Thank Christ. But I've had a lot of known people that have been married and divorced, cheated on, thrown away. We could talk about conventional cars. We could talk about like bikes. We could talk about whatever you guys want. Just whatever you guys want. All you have to do is just say a word in the comments, and trust me, I'll make that my next streaming point of contention. And I'll definitely drop your name in the comments so you guys can like know that I'm definitely reading them and watching them. So yeah, I mean, we could talk about anything. We could talk about furniture. We could talk about, any kind of thing you guys want. Like, I've pretty much had my hands into everything. And on that note, give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. All right. Sorry about that, guys. Just had to step out for a second and grab myself a drink. But yeah, I mean, I'm definitely hoping you guys are liking, whoever watches it. I hope you guys definitely enjoy it. We can talk about anything. Remember, trust me, whenever I sound like serious or anything like that, I'm definitely not serious. I'm just, putting that out there. Like, I'm trying to help my guys out. Like, whoever's like definitely like thinking the same kind of way. Like, you don't have to think the same way as me. Like, believe me, I'm not trying to like sell myself to anybody like that. But I'm definitely like trying to like not trying. I'm definitely like putting myself out into a kind of sense of a way. Like, look, guys, we all have to be careful today. Like, dude, these times are crazy. It's like, people are crazy as ever. People are losing their minds like crazy. People are racist as crazy. Racist is sin right now. Like, and a lot of people could say, like, oh, yeah, whatever, whitey and shit like that. Like, bro, like, technically I'm a mutt, so it's like, but when I walk out into the streets, what do I look like? Of course, so people are crazy. People are out of control today, like, and it's like, dude, in a perfect world, of course I want us all to get along, but we don't get along. That's the crazy thing. And I'm like, look, why? Like, I get it. We're not all of us are going to see eye to eye, but let's look past that for a second. Like, what kind of like common ground can we establish? Like, look, maybe you like this one thing and I like that one thing. Maybe, maybe you're hardcore on one end and I like my own shit on another end. I'm not hardcore about anything. I can't consider myself hardcore about nothing because the one thing that I can say I'm hardcore about is living the best life that I can give myself. And I can say that. Like, can I give myself a better life than I've been giving myself? Definitely, you know. But I'm a human, just like everybody else, like you guys are human, I'm human. You can't just sit around and be like, "Oh yeah, I'm going to judge and dictate everybody else's problems because I choose to sit here and be, conservative in my own thoughts." And it's like you're not really being conservative. Like if anything, you're being a coward in that kind of way because you're sitting around on the couch and judging everybody else instead of looking at yourself in the fucking mirror. And that's where I've came into like For me, I just want to be able to live a regular life, make enough money to where I can acquire a wife, give her some kids, and then when my kids grow up, I can leave them like a couple of my muscle cars and, maybe a couple $100,000 in money, like definitely, like for sure. So when they grow up and they turn 17 or 18, like I'll give them the keys to a few of my fucking nice ass cars, that I've been building for the past 15 years plus. Like I've had my 83 Mustang, I've had that since I was 19 years old. I'm 36 right now. So I've had it almost 20 years of my life. Never, like I have wrecked and destroyed a bunch of cars, but the cars that's mattered to me, I've always kept them with me. My 66 Falcon, I bought that when I was 19. I bought it for $600 out of the recycler. My 83 Mustang, I bought it off my bigger brother for $250. And I've had it with me ever since. Her name is actually the Black Pearl. And I named that shit as soon as I got the car. So don't think like, oh yeah, it was a couple years ago. Like, no. No, I bought that car. I bought that car in 2005. The movie came out in 2003. And I love that movie. I love it. Love it to death, guys. So definitely it's not like I just came up with that name yesterday. And if you guys were ever to like look up my name on social media or anything like that, you guys can ask all my friends, what is the name of his 83 Ford Mustang? And they'll all say it's the Pearl. They don't even call it a Mustang. They call it the Pearl. So, I mean, she's a badass ride. Bitchin' ass car. I'm definitely going to show you guys on stream. She doesn't look like much right now, but trust me, all the money that's invested into her and parts and everything, it's definitely a car, a showstopper that you guys are going to want to watch. Stay in tune. My 66 Falcon, definitely you guys going to want to stay in tune on that. My Pro Charger 66 Ford Mustang, definitely. My 67 Ford Mustangs, my Pontiac Firebird, definitely another one. My dad has a couple of gems himself. When he's not being an asshole, I'll stream a little bit of his. You guys know how dads are. My dad's like super old school, straight up. He's a dick, but I love him. Whatever. It is what it is. I love my dad, even though he's an asshole. But it doesn't matter. Dads that give a shit about you are typically assholes, anyways. And that's fine. I love that about my dad. It's all right. And then, yeah, definitely, guys. Like, I have my Sea-Doos too. I'm gonna actually, not for the 4th of July. I'm not going out for the 4th of July. Like, cops have been fucking everywhere lately. Like, I don't know why. Like, they've been pulling over everybody. They even pulled me over in my moped yesterday. Like, I was just like, what the fuck? Like, what am I even doing? Like, but I get it, like all this shit with the, the riots and all this shit. I understand their position. So it's like, I understand it. They're just pulling over everybody because they want to establish some fucking like law and order. So that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, I get that. I'd be the same way too. Like, trust me. If I was a police officer, I'd be like, I'm fucking pulling everybody over now. Fuck it. Fuck your rights. I'm just playing, but yeah, I mean, I would definitely be like, yo, I'm the fucking law. You're the civilian. Get your shit together. So I understand that. Therefore, I won't contest to that. Like I'd be doing the same fucking thing too. So yeah, like for the 4th of July, I'm sorry guys, my head's getting all hot. But yeah, for the 4th of July, like I'm definitely not going to go out. I wanted to go out. I wanted to go to like to the river or to the lake or something, but I think this week I'm just gonna fire them up, get them all ready, and then I'll bring them to my house and I'll start a stream. Oh yeah, plus my truck too. I'm doing. I pretty much already built it. I mean, it's pretty much already built. Like it's an '04 1500. Dodge Ram, like with the with the Hemi motor inside of it. It has a Mercedes transmission in it. Definitely, she's a mean kitty. And then I got another my show car. It's not really that much of a show car, but it's a '95 convertible Ford Mustang. Definitely gonna be streaming that with you guys too. Um, I mean, I got a bunch of shit that I want to show you guys. Like, mainly, I always drive all my shit boxes. I don't like driving all my nice shit because everybody's crashing into everybody these days. Everybody's doing a bunch of fuck shit everywhere. So it's like, like I try to like conserve all my nice stuff, like because it's hard to put it all back together when, like I said, I'm a poor man living a rich man's dream, so like that's why I like to keep all my stuff conserved as much as I can. And then I buy a bunch of junk and then I go and trash all that stuff. Like my Grand Dam that I have to go to the junkyard tomorrow and get a new spindle for the back. Why? Because somebody left a tire out in the middle of the road the other day. And I mean, could I have done a better job paying attention? Yes. I could have done a way better job paying attention. Like, but my dumbass, I was just dicking around on my fucking phone, and I didn't even notice it till I like looked up and then literally hit the fucking tire. And I thought it was just a tire. Like, no, somebody like threw a tire with a rim on it, like the rim and the tire out in the middle of the fucking street. And like the whole car launched up in the air. And I'm like, I'm super happy that, I didn't like plant the car in the wall or some shit or, something happened to me. And, or even the car, like I'm super happy that I was able to get the car home, at least. But yeah, it broke the spindle in the back. And I'm just like thinking in my head, like, imagine if it was like my nice truck or, my show car or one of my Mustangs or my little race car, the Kia. Like, if I would have hit that shit with the Kia, it would have been done. The whole car would have been totaled because the Kia is lowered to the ground. The Pontiac is fucking, and it's not the Firebird, guys. It's just a sedan, so it's like a little bit higher, but it was a piece of shit car. But even though that doesn't matter, like people should not be throwing their fucking trash in the middle of the street on a highway. Like it's you know what I mean? Like, I mean that puts people in danger, but people today just don't give a shit no more. That's why I say, like, guys, like, dude, if you have a nice car or if you have like like whatever car that you built yourself up to get, it doesn't matter. It could be a Porsche, it could be a fucking Ferrari, a Mustang, a Camaro. Like if you bought yourself a nice ass fucking 2025 Camaro or a Mustang or Hellcat, I honestly been wanting to buy myself a Hellcat, dude. I want a fucking Hellcat so bad. Like, it's so bad, dude. I've been dying to get my hands on a fucking Hellcat. But I'm like, fuck, dude. Like, I mean, I'm down 100K. But anyways, like, dude, if I buy the fucking Hellcat, I'm like, I'm gonna want to keep it in the garage forever because I'm like, fuck, especially in today's world, everybody's throwing trash at people and fucking leaving shit in the side of the road, like, and like they don't get it. Like, dude, what if that tire would have been out there for the Hellcat? It would have been fucking done, totaled, $100,000 car down the fucking drain. Like, and you think people like that care? They don't give a shit. That's what I mean. Like, dude, guys, if you care, like, treasure your stuff, man. And I get it, like, like, well, if I just let it sit in a fucking garage all the time and I can never have fun with it, and it's like, I get that, guys. Trust me, dude. Trust me. Trust me, man. Like my 67 Mustang, all it took was one fucking decision. Went to a fucking race, put it in the wall, and the car is gone. I literally am building a whole nother Mustang, but that car is forever gone. Rolled it straight, put it in the fucking into the fucking grave, like pretty much. And it was a beautiful car. It's the same thing with like letting strangers in your house, guys, these days. Don't let fucking strangers in your house. Shit, don't let nobody in your house. Don't let nobody in your fucking house, dude. Because they're gonna come in your house and guess what they're gonna do? They're gonna be like, you have a lot of nice shit, or you have this, or you have that, and then what are they gonna do? They're gonna think of ways to like steal from you, or come back, or rob you, or do something wrong to you. Like, dude, people are fucking weird today. Like, I used to love bringing people over to my house. Like 2 years ago is when I sort of like stopped. Like, because I was just like, dude, people are fucking crazy, dude. They'll come to your house and try to rob you while you're fucking sitting there watching them. Like, dude, like it's crazy. And I get it how people are probably going to be on the comments pretty soon and be like, what kind of people do you bring over to your house? Like, I brought decent people over to my house. Decent people. People that go to work every day. They go to fucking church on Sunday. I've met their fucking family and they still try to come over and steal from me, dude. Like, trust me. Like, you guys got to be careful. Same thing with your cars. Like, dude, buy your nice ass car and keep it in the garage. And take yourself out to dinner on Friday when you get paid. When you get paid on fucking Friday, take yourself, your Mustang, your GTR, your fucking Camaro, your Hellcat, your fucking Demon, your SRT, whatever the fuck it is, your Lexus, your, your Infinity, whatever it might be, guys. Take it out with you by yourself. Don't fucking drink. Don't do no drugs. Don't pick up no fucking friends. And do not fucking pick up some dumb fucking bimbo that's going to be like, yeah, let's go have fun. Because guess what? If you go out and have fun with her and then you fuck your car up, do you think she's going to give a fuck about that? Fuck no, dude. She's going to look at you and be like, okay, so what's next? That's what I mean. You worked your ass off for 10, 20 fucking years, or 5 years, 2 years, or even a fucking year. You worked your ass off to get that fucking car just for her to like to shit it all down her crappy ass that one night. I promise you, bro. Or your homies. Do not pick up your fucking homies in your nice ass whip, bro. Because I guarantee you, let's say something happens to your whip, your homie's the first person to fucking leave, bro. And then you're stuck there with that car. Same thing with your house, bro. Same thing with your house. Do not flex your shit. Act like you're broke at all times. That's how I do it because every time I ever flexed my shit, I always got fucked, dude. And I'm telling you guys, the only time you flex your shit is when you go out by yourself. Go out by yourself, take yourself out to dinner, treat yourself out. You know, when you're going to wear the Rolex, because trust me, I have two Rolexes myself, bro. Like, I have nice ass fucking jewelry. Just because I look broke and act broke doesn't mean I am. So I'm like, yo, like, if you're going to take yourself out, take yourself out. Do not bring your homies, your fucking girl, or any of that bullshit. If you ever want to go out with people, have a kid and take your kid out with you because at least your kid's going to have your fucking back till the day he or she dies. That's facts, bro. Your homies don't have your back. Your fucking girl don't have your back. Make sure. Go out there. Not literally. But I'm saying like go out butt ass fucking naked. Like wear some shitty ass shorts. Take a piece of shit shirt. Wear some decent shoes. Just in case you need to like move quickly. Take your wallet. Take your money. Like a little bit of money. Take what you need with you. Whenever you go out with your fucking friends or your girl, just take what you need. Remember that, dude. Because your friends ain't gonna help you. Your friends ain't gonna fucking help you, bro. I don't know what any kind of guy tries to tell me like, oh, blah blah blah. I'm like, bro, friends are a fucking commodity because when times get rough, your friends disappear. So does your girl. That's it, bro. I'm telling you. As a man, take care of yourself, guys. And, let's make money. Let's be successful. Let's talk about cars. Let's talk about being fucking futuristic. I know I'm going to be controversial. I know I'm going to be talking a bunch of shit, but we're going to have a bunch of fun, guys. So just stick with me. Be around me. Even if you don't like me sometimes, who cares? Fuck you too. No, I'm just saying. I love you. I love you guys. I love you guys. Be with me. Always be around me. I'll always be around you guys. Like, definitely, I'm going to be looking in the comments. I'm going to be looking for the likes. If you guys want to talk about cars, if you guys want to talk about motorcycles, if you guys want to talk about relationships, if you guys want to talk about fucking making money as a blue collar guy like me, like, bro, I'm not no fucking rich millionaire. I've just learned how to save money. That's all I've learned how to do. I just know how to save money. That's it. I know how to pretend I'm broke and then fucking, be a broke ass man living a rich man's life. Like, that's why I have so many fucking cars, tools, commodities. That's why I've learned all these kind of things, because I teach myself and I learn all these kind of other things. Like, so I'm not one of these kind of people that are just going to be sitting here like, oh yeah, I have it all because I deserved it all or because I earned it all. Like, no, dude, I went in the mud and the sticks and stones. Like, trust me, it's not fucking easy. And I wouldn't wish it on anybody else, you know? So again, I'm not picking my nose, guys. It's just I have this like itch on the top of my nose. Like, I'm just like, what the fuck? But anyways, like, anytime you guys want to talk, I'm gonna try to stream every day. I'm gonna try to do it earlier, like at least before midnight. But I just wanted to like put myself out there today. I want you guys to like get a little gist of me. Definitely gonna be around you guys a lot more. Definitely gonna be streaming more other kind of stuff. It's not gonna just be me on the fucking couch. Maybe the first few streams and podcasts that I might do is gonna be I'm gonna have other people coming on here along with me. Trust me, I have a couple people that already have been dying to be on here with me. So trust me, guys, like, we're definitely gonna have like a lot more kind of like cool stuff to come. So this is just the beginning. This is my introduction. This is me like putting myself out there. I've never filmed myself. This is my first stream with me like actually fucking filming myself on here. So I mean, I hope you guys enjoyed it a little bit. I'm sorry if the camera is a little bit fucked up and everything. But I mean, trust me, guys, like, like, I'm definitely gonna have a lot of like cool stuff like to go along with it, And sorry, I'm just like getting ready to like I need to like put on some of my stuff, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy everything that's coming soon. Definitely gonna have a lot of fun stuff, Definitely gonna have some people that are gonna come on here. We're gonna bring some girls on here. I'm definitely gonna have some of my friends. Even though I'm not really a big fan of bringing people over, but I know I have to like promote a little bit better. I'm definitely gonna want to have some friends over here too, like good friends. I'm gonna have some very good friends that are gonna come over. Possibly maybe some family. You never know. Maybe I might have my dad over one of these days. So maybe I might do a podcast with him too, or stream. Doesn't matter. But I need to have everything a little bit more like set together for us to like have like a better setup. So this is just me right now, again. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed talking to me. I definitely enjoyed talking to you guys too. And I'm definitely gonna have like like I'm definitely gonna have like some fun stuff for us. Definitely gonna put the cars on. I'm gonna stream some of my races too, because I like to go to the racetrack. So I'm definitely gonna have that on there too. So just bear with me, guys. Like, this is just the beginning. So whoever watches this, enjoy it, have fun. If you didn't like it, no, I'm not gonna fuck you. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. If you didn't like it, fine. Just bear with me, bro. Follow me. Like, I'm not looking for money. I'm not looking for like super hardcore clout. I'm just looking like, I want everybody to have fun. Because trust me, there's some times where I'm down and out, and I like to like look at other people's stuff and follow them and see what they're about. So definitely want the same thing with you guys too. Tomorrow I'm definitely trying to get on. Maybe I'll do an IRL stream at the junkyard. I'm gonna see if my phone will let me. If it won't, then whatever. But I'll show you guys the parts and everything that I bought for the Pontiac tomorrow. And yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed everything, and I'm definitely looking forward to having more people looking at me and having fun. You know, so you know, just just take care, guys. All right.